Hello, people loved by Christ. Pastor Matt Clark here from Ascension Lutheran Church in South St. Louis, where we continue our readings through the Gospels in this calendar year, 2024. This past week, we read Luke chapters 19 and 20. Wanted to comment a little bit on our Friday recap about chapter 20, beginning with verse 27. Here we learn a little bit about marriage. We also learn a little bit about heaven. We learn a little bit about angels. So here we go. What happens is the Sadducees, this is the only place in Luke where Luke talks about the Sadducees, they come and question Jesus. The Sadducees were a religious group of Jews who didn't believe in the resurrection. And so that's exactly what they question Jesus about, trying to trap him in his words. So they come up with this kind of strange hypothetical situation where there is a woman who is married to a man and he dies. And this man has, there's total of 7 brothers, and each one marries her trying to produce an heir, and each one dies in turn. All 7 of them, and then guess what? She dies. So their big question is then, in the resurrection, whose wife will she be? For the 7 had her as wife. So they think, we've got Jesus here. We've got this extreme example. Sure, there's no way he can explain how at the resurrection, this woman is going to be the wife of all 7 of these people, or just one of these people, or how that might work. He's trapped, but not so. And that's no surprise to us. Jesus answers, and he says that they've got it wrong. He says, the sons of this age marry and are given in marriage, but those who are considered worthy to attain to that age and to the resurrection from the dead neither marry nor are given in marriage. They cannot die anymore because they are equal to the angels and are sons of God, being sons of the resurrection. So in other words, to put it another way, we're not married in heaven. We don't get married in heaven. We don't produce children in heaven. The time for that is on this earth. And I think in some ways, for us who are perhaps married and really love our spouses, that's a little shocking. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to be married in heaven. Yet that's exactly what Jesus says. However, I think that helps us value marriage all the more in this life. That our spouse is God's gift to us for the years we have here on this earth, to enjoy, to love one another, and according to God's will, to have children together. What a great gift from Him. And so what a great, precious, temporary gift, temporal gift from Him. So treasure that in this life. But that's not to say we won't know each other in heaven. It's not to say we won't love each other in heaven. Perhaps it's even a greater, deeper love for one another. I think it's also kind of comforting in heaven. It's not like there's the singles area and the married couples area and the divorcees area. It's not like that. We're all together as the people of God. Love for one another, love for the Lord, His love for us. It's just different in heaven. It's better in heaven. It's perfect in heaven. And then this comparison to the angels too, because they are equal to the angels and are sons of God, being sons of the resurrection. Now, that's not to say that we become angels when we die. No, not at all. We're still ourselves, who God created us to be, especially when Christ returns, body and soul, we're still ourselves. But we're like the angels in the sense that we have this endless time in heaven, in the Lord's presence. And what a blessing that will be when that day comes. So in the meantime, treasure the gifts that God has given you on this earth, but know that even greater glory of heaven awaits, and that'll be ours for all eternity, all through faith in Jesus Christ, the one who is crucified, risen, and, as Jesus points out, returning. We believe, unlike the Sadducees, we believe in the resurrection of the body and the life everlasting. God